Hmm. I recorded a 23-minute video earlier, and I was happy with it. And it didn't record because I set up a new meeting and I didn't hit record in the cloud. And it didn't even say recording meeting like it always does. So funny. Anyway, I was on my bike. Here I am in the studio now. Enjoy. And I just wanted to, I'm going to try to get on the same track as I was before. But just starting by saying that I think that you are wonderful, full of wonder, right where you are right now in this moment. I don't care how many shoulds you have on yourself. I should be doing this. I should be that. I should be this. None of that matters. It just matters that right now you understand that you are a wonderful human being. You are full of wonder. And it's been a little while since I've done a biking Buddha. You know, we're all Buddhas. That's why it's biking Buddha. We're all Buddha. We're all here to get a little closer to enlightenment. We're here to radiate compassion, to learn how to cultivate that and radiate compassion. We're here to understand that, yes, life is suffering, it has unsatisfactoriness, and that there's a path out of that, right? Which is through these practices. And that's why haven't done one of these videos in a little while, because of the 40-day mantra challenge not challenge, journey. Ugh, challenge. Maybe it is a challenge to do it every day. Anyway, so I've been focusing on that, and it's been wonderful. And the things that I have become aware of doing Aham Prema daily is that what I was practicing before I started doing that regularly is becoming more apparent, I guess I want to say. It's becoming more apparent. My practices of simplifying and the ability to hear that soft, gentle inner whisper that guides me in life on the true path of my life. That anyway, I'm tuning into it much more regularly. I think it's becoming more apparent quicker, right? So like my reaction time's a little bit faster. To just boil it down, right? To simplify. I know I just use a lot of words trying to describe it, but we have the choice of how we react to life. I talk about that a lot. And that's the practice, is learning to become aware of the tendency to react, or the feeling of the reaction coming on, and then breathing into that and choosing not to react, right? Only if it doesn't cause tension, or aware of the reaction, whatever it is that boils up, we breathe into that and we allow it to process through, we move through it, and then we proceed. So Aham Prema, chanting that, repeating that daily, at least 108 times a day. It's usually more because I like to sing and I like to come up with different melodies. And so I end up, I don't know how many repetitions I do, but the impact, and I've heard from other people that are on this journey, there's 42 of us total on this mantra journey. And, I've been hearing stories from other people on the journey, the impact that it's having. And it's really wonderful to witness and be alongside everyone that's doing it, to experience the mantra and its impact in our lives, not just in those moments of chanting, but how it infuses our life with I am divine love. Say, I am divine love, and to be able to start to mean that, to feel that in every cell. I am divine love. Uh, that's wonderful, right? We are humans full of wonder. You are human full of wonder. So, yesterday I sat down to meditate, and it was really nice because that tendency came in where I was like, all right, I'm going to meditate. Or I didn't even actually plan on meditating. I was taking some time because the house was quiet in the morning. So I went to my little space, sat down, and was gazing at my pictures that I have of Maharaji and Siddhima and Hanuman. And I could feel the tendency of myself trying, like, what should I do? What practice should I do? What should I say? Blah, blah, blah. And then it was just that very gentle wave of just close your eyes and witness your thoughts. And I guess I feel like I do that a lot, but I don't. Uh, and I did yesterday. And it was very nice to just allow the thoughts to move through. And there's a lot, man. Like, we have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm assuming you have a lot of thoughts. You know, we're both human. And mostly not getting caught up in them, but, catching myself enough times where I come back, oh, yeah, I'm working to witness the thoughts. So going back to witnessing the thoughts and just breathing and just allowing them to rise and fall and whatever came up with them, breathing, just really being present for what it was without, going down any emotional hole or whatever. And my body really responded. I felt very relaxed. And I was there for about 25 minutes and it didn't feel like that at all. I could have kept sitting, but the house started to wake up. And I don't know. Yeah. So the infusion of the mantra, of the time, I think the regularity of practice with ease, listening to the prompting, the inner prompting of our true nature. When we remember first and second and third Yoga Sutra, we start yoga, we sit down, right? Yoga is really meditation. Asana is to prepare for meditation. Through the 8 limbs of yoga, we learn to control, for a lack of a better word, the fluctuations of the mind stuff, right? Through observation, through focus, through concentration, the fluctuations of the mind, the thoughts, the busyness start to they do start to slow down, but even if we're just aware of it and they're still fast, it's okay. And then we abide in our true nature. Once we begin to have that awareness, or even notice that the thoughts begin to slow down. In the Yoga Sutras, it talks about the cessation, the stopping of the fluctuations of the mind stuff. That's a lot of pressure. That comes with a lot of practice. I'm assuming. I don't know. But they do slow down and the body calms down. Then we abide in our true nature, right? The seer abides in their true nature. So that's us. Again, I just take a moment and let's come back to where I started again and just be in awe of yourself, being full of wonder, this mystery of life and whatever you think you should be doing and all that. It's a bunch of BS. We harmonize with nature. My T tag message said we can learn harmony from nature, and we are nature. But if you watch nature, everything from the weather to the birds to the animals to the seasons, everything, it's always harmonizing. It's always finding balance, equanimity, homeostasis. It's always working to come into that balanced place. Whatever ebb and flow it experiences, it then soon starts to find harmony again, always harmonizing. Doesn't mean that it's easy. We know nature can be very turbulent and tough, and animals, we see the circle of life, and sometimes it's hard to watch, but it's harmonious, right? So harmony sounds like a very gentle word, and it is, but it also means like staying steadfast and finding balance in your life in whatever it is that you seek, peace, joy, happiness, knowing that it's available in any moment if you decide to drop into the flow and the harmony of life, right? Go with the flow of life. Go with the flow. It's always happening. And the anxiety and the frustrations come from when we try to control it. By the way, sweatshirt, all of you, I love you, all of you. So you are full of wonder. You just are. In class on Monday, now I'm teaching Mondays at 4:30. And we did a lot of that. I've been enjoying inviting people in, and my class is free. So even if you're not a member of Joy, you can come to my class Monday at 4:30. It's a very free form class. Like Monday, I played Emery Hall, Made of Rivers, so her poetry to music by her husband Trevor Hall, or partner, whatever. And each poem is short, very divine feminine energy in the poems. We set up in a circle with our yoga mats, and we moved through some challenging postures. We did bridge, we did warrior two, we did goddess, we did down dog, and we held for the duration of a poem, 1 to 2 minutes, and explored within the posture, right? So you're not just like statically holding. But my wish is that through that exploration, we can feel the wonder, how full of wonder our bodies are, our minds are, our hearts, whatever's going on, just that curiosity of like, that's so cool. Like, even when it doesn't feel so cool, even when it feels uncomfortable and uncomfortable, whether it's whatever, emotionally, physically, mentally, energetically. But to pull back and be in that place to say, I can analyze, myself here and breathe and move through and really see the gap of what's going on at any given moment. And then the choice of how I want to interact with that. And that is true for the rest of the world. Reflection of what happens on the mat happens outside in the world. And so we did that during the class. And it was so beautiful to watch everyone really get in touch with themselves, to develop a genuine relationship with their body in each moment, right? What's happening in each moment. And when it comes to asana, we're finding the still point within the posture. So we're not letting ourselves off the hook, like with that. I want to be gentle with myself. Sometimes, yeah, you got to be gentle with yourself, but oftentimes it's not going into that no pain, no gain place, and not going into super gentle, but what's the space in between where we can be disciplined and committed to the process of discovering our true nature, right? That's what it is. It's that right there. developing that ability to analyze, to take in the information, to concentrate enough to be able to explore and discover the essence of our true nature, abiding in our true nature by listening to the ever so subtle inner prompting of the heart, of the soul, of the intuition. Asana. Of course, yeah. In the meantime, we become stronger and more flexible. That's the discipline, showing up for it. And then we can sit for meditation. Asana is a limb of yoga. So that's the exploration of the practice and the mantra, bringing some ease into that, connecting with our true nature. I'm just going to wrap it up because now I'm being distracted because I have a meeting coming up. So I'm going to leave you here with this. Thanks for hanging out. And I would love to hear from you, of course. Where are you in finding yourself wonderful, full of wonder? What is blocking you? What's preventing you from being able to do that? And if you're doing the mantra journey, what are you noticing? What are the subtleties of the practice that you're noticing within yourself and your environment? And how have you developed a more honest and meaningful relationship with yourself through your practices lately? Namaste.